husband and was damn good at that, too. So now it's my fault you're a feeder, I shot back. I don't think you reaching for the last 2 slices qualifies me as a feeder. Lily reached for her water bottle with a shaky hand and squirted liquid in her face. Shoot! Missed. She tried again, this time firing the stream of water into her mouth. I have 2 hands, I heaved. 1 for each slice. That's not an excuse, and you know it. I rarely indulge. I should do more. I'm gonna die. You're gonna be skinny and gorgeous. You're gonna do this, and you're gonna do it hard, Lily wheezed. That's right, everybody. Listen to Miss Lily Schuler. She says you're gonna do this, and you're gonna do it hard, yelled Anton. Are you with me? Are you with me? And back in your saddles. A chorus of yeses echoed around the steam-filled studio, along with a few whimpers that could have been affirmations. With 20 minutes left on the clock, there wasn't a whole lot of energy to go around, and most everyone looked like me, concentrating on getting through the next few minutes without wobbling off their stationary spin bikes, and collapsing onto the floor and crying. Not puking would be a bonus, although rumor had it Anton considered a vomiting episode as a personal best on a tough class. I flipped the gears down 2 settings and continued to pump my thighs, hoping no one noticed. I saw that, hissed Lily. Cheat! I need to walk the rest of the day, okay? I hissed back. And tomorrow, too. You don't. You've been sitting on your butt, doing surveillance for 2 weeks. That was true, and partly why I upped my gym hours because I really needed to compensate for all that sitting around. I still need to hit the car brakes, I said, rising when Anton yelled again. I need for my legs to work. Plus, my surveillance job is done. Lily stood a little taller in the stirrups and grinned. I could drive for you. Let's be surveillance buddies. Yeah, that always works out so well, I replied. I was thinking about corpses and suspected serial killers, along with the other things we discovered whenever she joined me on a stakeout. Not that she was a magnet for those sorts of things, but she didn't exactly deter them either. At least I got paid for that kind of crap. Lily was about to answer when one of the men in the front row wobbled off his bike and lurched forwards. The class would have inhaled a collective gasp, but no one had any breath to spare. All the same, several pairs of eyes followed the lurching body. If there was one thing Anton hated, it was a flake-out in his classes, and he had been known to ream people out. Anton was about to do his thing when the man took another wobbly step forward before sinking to his knees, both his arms limp at his sides. Blood seemed to drain from his face, giving his sweaty red visage a ghostly pallor. He tipped his head upwards, his jaw dropping open, and rasped out a breath. Anton stepped towards him, reached one hand to his shoulder. Are you... Oh, shit! The man keeled forwards, his face hitting the studio floor with a dull thud. Instead of his eyes rolling back in a faint, they stared glassily ahead. One by one, the class slowed down their bikes, gradually coming to a stop as the music thumped around us from the overhead speakers. They abruptly cut out as Anton pressed a button on his remote control. We all leaned forwards on our handlebars as Anton reached for the man's wrist, his fingers checking for a pulse. After what felt like forever, with my heart thumping in my chest from exertion and waiting, Anton looked up and around. He's dead, he said softly, almost inaudibly. Even without a word, his frightened eyes said it all. He's dead. Oh my God, you killed him! Screamed a woman at the back. Our attention turned to her as she scrambled from her saddle and weaved through the bikes, her bag and towel bumping everyone in her path. I am never spinning again, she screamed, whirling around and banging out the double doors backwards. He's dead? The big man in front of us turned to the man to his left, then to the woman at his right.